Thank you very much, and welcome to the Breakdown, episode 596, sponsored by Gemini, powered by GNN. I am back. I am officially back in the suit. You know how it goes down. I know you're looking at me right now. You're like, oh my God, he looks like $1 million. But by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I think somebody went ahead and put voodoo on me because I got the illest allergies in the world. Okay, I am trooping it out today. I am definitely trooping this shit out today because every time I attempt to breathe, I swear to God, it's all congested everywhere. For a moment there, I thought I had COVID, but then I remembered that I'm a man. That's right. And I remembered that I am a Republican and I eat meat, no diddy. Okay, I eat food. I don't just eat leaves, I eat food. So I already knew this is allergies. And that's all it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is out. Damn, I look fantastic. I gotta say, I look stunning. How can you not listen to somebody like me? And I'm not talking about for investment advice, but how can you not? I should. Look at this. This is presidential shit. Can you not see me? Could you not see me in the Oval Office running the United States of America, the greatest country in the world? Could you not see me talking to foreign leaders and telling them they got rats in the chats? Could you not see me? See me? Who in the fuck looking like me out here in these crypto streets? You got people out here with receding hairlines at 24 years old. I'm out here at 43 looking like 25. What are we talking about? I put an end to all this shit real quick. Okay? I put an end to all this shit real quick. Look at me right now. Look at me. You seen these green eyes? You see these green eyes when they stare at you? Listen, I put an end to all this nonsense. You know what? JD Vance, I accept. I will go ahead and be your running mate. I have no problem being the vice president, and then after your 8 years as president, becoming the heir to the Oval Office. Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen, I know that I can go ahead and keep the MAGA legacy going. I can make America great again as well. I will make sure that biological men never participate in women's sports. Never. That's not being a bigot. That is being realistic. Okay? Men don't belong playing in women's sports. Nothing stated here should go ahead and offend you. Anyway. This show is sponsored by Gemini. You better sign up to Gemini. Click the link, trade $1,000 in crypto, get $100 in Bitcoin. I am the most electrifying man on this goddamn application. Recognize real. Also, check out, guys, oh my God, these allergies, man. These fucking allergies are not, I am trooping it out. These allergies are really a son of a bitch, bro. Also, check out the credit cards that Gemini has, the Bitcoin credit card and also the XRP credit card. Shout out to the XRPers, the XRP army out here. Shout out to you. Okay, you don't go unnoticed. All right. And this show is powered by GNN. A lot of things happening with GNN. I'll probably discuss them on Monday. Oh, look who made it here. Jonathan. Jonathan's in the building. Shout out to Stock Twits. Okay, shout out to Stock Twits. Maybe we'll have Jonathan on the show. We'll break down the markets. Jonathan Morgan. Shout out to Jonathan Morgan. Tune in. Tune into that platform. But on Monday, I'll have a lot to talk about. You know, there's a lot of things that I've been doing, thinking about. I've talked to a lot of really close friends. And I've made decisions that are beneficial for me. And yes, for the first time in a long time, I'm being a little bit selfish. That's right. I've never been, I think it is totally fine to be selfish. Just a little bit selfish for yourself. Okay? For a very long time, I've grown a lot of careers out here and I've asked for nothing in return. And I think it's about time that I now grow my career and send it to Valhalla. There's a lot of things that I have on my mind. Could I potentially go run for Congress? Could I go run for a House seat? Could I go run for a Senate seat? Could I go run for VP? Talk to JD Vance, shoot the shit? Or could I eventually one day run for Oval Office or the White House? These are the things that I think about. I have aspirations to go ahead and do these things. I'm a proud American. Oh my God, I am proudly leaking out here. But I'm a proud American. America first. Make America great again. And I've been thinking about that. Especially with everything that's happening in New York City. Thank God I don't live there. But everything happened in New York City with you guys trying to elect a socialist, communist. I don't know what the fuck is going on with you guys. But I'm having some thoughts. Okay. And then, just growing my brand and growing my platform. I've honestly, for the last year and a half, maybe 2 years, really, oh my God, I really need to get a fucking napkin. I've really, really, really put myself on the back burner, but no longer will I do that. Because the people need me and I need the people, right? We need each other. And I think that people need a voice like mine that will echo for miles upon miles with messages that resonate with the common folk. So get back to crypto, get back to talking about the memes and Bitcoin and Ethereum and what does this all mean, the ecosystem. Again, I've been doing a lot of thinking. 3 weeks makes you think a lot. 3 weeks makes you think a lot about where you're heading and where you need to be heading. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be exciting times, especially for those who have been following me since the very beginning. You know what I bring to the table. That's right. That's right. So let's start off with this. Bitcoin is doing tremendously well today. Woke up to Bitcoin just absolutely not caring if there is a shutdown in the government or not. It is full send mode. And guess what? If you haven't bought Bitcoin, then go buy Bitcoin on Gemini. That's right. The good folks at Gemini, the family, I call it the family, the good-looking family. If you look at Gemini's starting lineup, we're all good-looking. We look like fucking models. Why wouldn't you want to go ahead and buy Bitcoin from a bunch of smart-ass, sophisticated models? Go ahead, click on the goddamn link, trade $1,000 in crypto, get $100 in Bitcoin. But Bitcoin's doing phenomenal. Bitcoin's doing great. It is nice to see it approaching. I don't know if it hit it yet, but I know when I was coming on here, it was approaching 124. I'm excited about where we're going. I've been talking on this show for months upon months upon months. For years, I said that this would not be your ordinary cycle. There is no cycle. I love you. There is no cycle. I love you. While you stupid motherfuckers listen to a bunch of cartoon characters on social media, I am listening to people that actually run this world. Okay? You got the Black Rocks, the Fidelities, the Van Nicks, the whatevers. Okay? They are literally telling you we have not even put money into this market, and you guys are talking about the cycle is over. You deserve on-chain welfare. That's right. You deserve on-chain welfare. How are you not following the money? How are you following some fucking 26-year-old that has no knowledge in finance, has absolutely no history of even winning in crypto, and this entire ecosystem that got one goddamn airdrop and has dentures in their goddamn mouth? You are following people that have no idea what is happening in crypto and in this very ecosystem. They don't know mathematics. They can't even add up 1 + 1 and make it 2. I am telling you, you are broke because you have surrounded yourself around a bunch of broke ass people that love to talk about drama. And that is why you got no goddamn money in your wallet. That is why you work at IHOP and you're asking people whether they want decaf or regular. That is why you are working the graveyard shift at McDonald's. And by the way, there is nothing wrong with working at IHOP, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with working at McDonald's. But you are here claiming to be 24/7, and you are looking at your portfolio, and it looks like dog shit, okay? It looks like absolute dog shit. You are here to change your life. You are here to retire your parents, your family, your bloodline, and you are sitting on social media 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, doing absolutely nothing. You are not watching how they are moving. You are not looking and watching as Michael Saylor buys Bitcoin every single week. You are not watching as Tom Lee, the mouthpiece for fucking the institutional players, is out there on every single mainstream media channel telling you they are going into Ethereum hard, but yet you're sitting back going, the cycle's over. Ladies and gentlemen, the cycle's over because Johnny64345 said that it's done. Okay? Crypto Elmo said that it's over. Who the fuck This is why you're broke. This is why you're broke. This is why you're not winning in crypto. Okay? You need to invest into CDs. You know what you need to do? You need to invest into CDs. Get that 4.2% for the next 18 months. You don't need to be here. Okay? You definitely don't need to be here. It's horrific. It's horrific that you come here. You'd make more money putting your money into CD funds. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Welcome to The Breakdown. The Breakdown, episode 596. 4 episodes away from 600. Okay? 4 episodes away from 600. I am so fucking excited. Do you know what 600 episodes is? Do you know what 600 episodes is? That's an achievement. That means that I came here, showed up every single day for 90% of the time in a goddamn suit, okay? Talking to you guys every single day and trying to add value to this space, trying to add value into the political world, trying to touch on every single subject that is trending. Do you know what that means? By the way, this show is sponsored by Gemini. Shout out to Gemini. Gemini doing big things, right? Gemini is doing fucking big things. Big things. Huge. Big time. I am proud to be a part of the Gemini family. And I'm working through these allergies. Right now, I'm just working through these allergies, and you got to give me props for doing that. GNN is the network. A lot of things coming next week. I will go ahead and be announcing a lot of things that I've been doing, I've been working on to be a little bit more selfish with my personal brand. That's right. Be a little bit more selfish. And there's nothing wrong with that. Be a little bit selfish. That doesn't mean that I won't be the same DG that people know, but it just means that David's just going to be a little bit more selfish towards his own brand, because I need to, because I have a big voice and I have a lot to say, and I want my words not to just reach a certain few, but I want them to reach everybody, because I think I am that guy that can deliver a message that can inspire and motivate people to do great things in their life. Absolutely. A lot of you guys have been watching my come up for the last 9 years, and 9 years ago, I started podcasting. Okay. A lot of you guys watched me, my very first stream, driving, okay? Driving and holding the phone and screaming into the phone saying that we are going to Valhalla. You remember that. You absolutely 100% remember the kid, Rusty, just raw, full of potential, going on a microphone and not giving a goddamn fuck about what I said. And that's where I'm going. I'm going right back to that. As Stephen A. Smith show, or his production company's called, I'm gonna be a straight shooter. Bitcoin's going up. Congratulations to everybody that believed in Bitcoin and did not sell Bitcoin and that continue to accumulate Bitcoin. Okay. Shout out to everybody. Congratulations. Okay. Unfortunately, I lost all my Bitcoin in a boating accident. I don't know why everybody's clapping, but I lost all my Bitcoin in a boating accident. That's right. I went on. It was a yacht party. Went to a yacht party. There was a lot of yachts out there. They all crashed into each other. That's right. That's right. That did happen. That did happen. I'll also get into, a lot of you guys are new to me. A lot of you guys don't know who I am. You tune it in and like, why is this guy screaming all the time? Why is this guy always shooting off fucking F-bombs and shit? And I'll explain more. I'll get into more of that. By the way, you can tune in to LinkedIn now. Soon TikTok as well, as I'll be streaming on every social media platform possible. If there's a way for me to get on MySpace, I will be on MySpace. If there's a way for me to get on AOL, I will be on AOL. You'll be tuning into me on every single platform. All right, let me get right to the memes, right? Who has the loudest community? Who has the loudest community? I spoke about this morning on the morning show, the Crypto Talk radio show, which plays on, it's at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, goes till 12 p.m. I had to cut it short because I just couldn't breathe through my nose. Okay? The allergies got me. It's allergy season. And I was talking about rage. I was talking about rage and how, and now I'm going to be serious. I was talking about rage and how Rage Guy, ticker Rage, how this community has turned into a cult community. And they don't care about what the market cap is. They are growing by the day. You have platforms like Lunar Crush and Crypto Twits. They're posting and replying to the members of the community, and I'm watching this. I'm like, we are watching a cult grow in real time that does not speak a word about market cap. They don't care about the market cap. Their actual slogan is, there is no chart. They don't give a fuck. You know why? Because you have a bunch of people that have come together that are tired of the same fuckery that has gone on here for the last 14 months. So they decided to go ahead and come together and put away their differences and work together to see one of the dopest memes take off and go to Valhalla. So shout out to the Rage community, the Rage Guy Ticker Rage community doing big things. Okay, love to fucking see it. Love to see it. And like I said, within 2 to 3 weeks, you will see KOLs, influencers in the space talking about Ticker Rage. Okay, Rage Guy, Ticker is Rage. You will see them go ahead and talk about it because they know the engagement is there. I brought up Dog on Bitcoin because I was one of the first people to talk about it. And nobody wanted to. It's just an example of things that I'll talk about and people just fade me on it because they're a part of a crew that won't allow them to actually participate in my conversations because the haters got that shit on lock. They got you on lock, man. It's funny. Just remember, like I tweeted, and I will, Green, I'm going to talk about Bean also. Don't worry about that. I didn't forget. It's one at a time. It is one at a time. Fade me, but remember, when you're sidelined and you're watching things take off that I've analyzed throughout this entire ecosystem, when the things take off, I want you to have the same energy, but not to me. Don't have the same energy with me. I want you to turn to the people that have told you not to listen to me, not to tune into me, not to follow me, that told you to troll me and slander me, run me through the ground. I want you to turn to these very people when the bear market comes and you say to them, are you paying my bills? I'm going to say this again. I want you, after everything is all said and done, I want you to turn to them and I want you to ask them this very question. During the bear market, which will come, not now, months down the line, it will come. I want you to turn to them and say, hey, man, I didn't make no money this cycle. I faded everything that good people were going ahead and talking about on Spaces. Are you going to now pay for my bills? That person, I'm just going to tell you what that person's going to say to you. Have fun staying poor. Since you wanted to be a sheep, since you wanted to be a follower, since you were chasing clout, well, congratulations, your prize is nothing. Your prize is absolutely dog shit, and you deserve it, okay? Maybe you'll figure out a way to turn shit into fertilizer and maybe sell that for a living. I despise KOLs. I hate influencers. I hate the word when it's attached to me. I hate when anybody calls me that. Anybody calling themselves an expert in this ecosystem, there is no expert. I love you. We are a year or two away from even calling anybody an expert on the ecosystem here, ladies and gentlemen. When people when I get interviewed and people call me a crypto expert, I ask them kindly, please do not call me an expert of any kind, because all I do is click buttons all day. That's true shit right there, man. Because I win. I'm going to tell you why I win. I win because I don't listen to nobody. What I mean by that is I don't make my decisions based on what you have to say. I will listen in to people talk. I will sit back and listen, and I will notate. I will notate things, okay? I will notate every single thing that is said. And then what I will do is I will use every single tool available to me. Every single tool available to me. And then I will make my decision based on my research. Not on your research, but based on my research. So I am confident that when I press that motherfucking button, that buy button, that I have a great chance of winning. Does it mean I will win? No. But it means that I have a better chance of winning because I did the work. I put in the work. I researched. I know I have put myself in a good position to win. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Thought you knew I'm on the move and nowhere to be found. Thought you knew I'm on the move and nowhere to be found. Thought you knew I'm on the move and nowhere to be found. Thought you knew I'm on the move and nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. Thought you knew I'm on the move and nowhere to be found. Thought you knew I'm on the move and nowhere to be found. Thought you knew I'm on the move and nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. Thought you knew I'm on the move and nowhere to be found.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The good folks at Gemini do sponsor this show. Click on the link, trade $1,000 in crypto, and get $100 in Bitcoin. Get started on your journey, okay? A lot of you guys don't own Bitcoin. Why don't you go ahead and get yourself some Bitcoin after trading $1,000 in crypto, which you guys do anyway, right? Gemini got Pepe on there. So if you're a big Pepe fan, why don't you go ahead and get some Pepe on Gemini and then lead yourself into getting $100 in Bitcoin. There you go. And while you're doing that, why don't you go ahead and look into Gemini's Bitcoin credit card and also go ahead and look into the XRP credit card as well. Why not? Why not? What do you got to lose? Bitcoin credit card, powered, issued by WebBank. Yo, 4% back in Bitcoin. That's wild, okay? That is wild. That is wild. Mark my words. You can go ahead and clip this up. I know, watching that community enrage, I know Rage Guy, ticker Rage, that community is going to do justice for that meme. That meme is an epic meme. I don't care what anybody says. I'm putting it in the S tier category. You can clip that up and send that out to all your homies. I can't wait until that shit goes parabolic, okay? I can't wait because people will still have excuses when it goes and sends to Valhalla. I cannot wait. Also, there are a lot of other things that I like. I want to address again the WikiCat community. The WikiCat community, you had me. Okay? You had me as a friend. While people were dissing you guys, I said, I don't understand what you guys are talking about in terms of like what the actual meme is about, but I respect the hustle. When you guys came out there with an article ripping me apart, you lost a friend. You lost an ambassador that was out here saying how great these guys are working for their goddamn bags. I appreciate people that work for their bags. What you did was a bad move with me. And I'm going to have to think about whether or not we can kumbaya together again. Also, I respect the fuck out of Bean. Bean's out here, quietly building. They got a bunch of savages over there. I love it. These are, like I told you, there was the first wave of picks that I picked up, second wave, and third. Love to see how they're out there leading. Love to see that shit. Green's in the house. That's why I'm saying it right now. Green's in the house. there's a Pooh figure named Green in the house right now, and I was reminded that they go hard in the paint. Good for them. Love to see it. I see a lot of people in Mooncat starting to appreciate everything that's happening with Rage Guy Ticker Rage. Okay? They're supporting the Rage movement, and in return, the Rage guys are supporting the Mooncat community. You love to see it because it doesn't have to be that sort of competition. It could be healthy competition. It could be working with each other to head to Valhalla. It doesn't have to be just one token that goes there. It can be a ton of projects and memes that head in the same direction. We all came here for the same reasons. Okay? We all came here for the same reasons. We can all help each other go to Valhalla. We can all hold open the door for each other. Okay? We don't have to have some sort of fucking stupid agenda. Okay? We can work together. By the way, I gotta say this. On shout out to Apu too. I love Apu. You know that. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. The big thing here is Solana is hell for memes because people can't even these people can't hold their dicks while they pee. So think about actually winning on Solana with a meme. You're working against Solana at this point, okay? You're working against the Jeets, and then you got like 19,000 tickers that are coming out trying to destroy Rage Guy Ticker Rage because they don't like the fact that the people are unifying, they're uniting, they're coming together, and they're willing to work for their bags. They're willing to troll, okay? They're making the memes on their own. They're not using fucking ChatGPT, Grok, and all that shit. They're out there being creative. They're going back to Photoshop. They're doing things organically, and people hate to see people unite together because that means that they have no control over people. When the KOLs and influencers don't have control over you, it hurts their bottom lines. It hurts their pockets. That's why they hate to see it. Ladies and gentlemen, they hate to see it. They hate the fact that I'm talking about doggone Bitcoin. They're like, why is this man talking about doggone Bitcoin? We need that community to come to us so we could take some payments from them. Nah. I'm going to keep talking about dog because I love dog. I respect it. Same way I'm going to talk about Rage, Ticker Rage, the real Rage Guy, Ticker Rage, Moonshot. What's going on with you guys, man? It's right there. They're the hardest working community. They're literally working night and day, 24/7. They got spaces, 5 spaces open at the same time with over 100 people in them. In a time when retail is not even here, they are working their asses off. The very least you can do is look their way and say, you know what? The Rage Guy community, Ticker Rage, we appreciate you. We see what you're doing out here in these streets. That movement cannot be stopped. Those people cannot be stopped. They are tireless. They are working non-stop. I'm telling you, they are putting in the work non-stop. I haven't seen it in a long time. They remind me of the Bobo community. They literally remind me of Bobo. They remind me of Bobo, and you know how strong the Bobo community is. You know how strong the Bobo community is. You can't troll Bobo. Bobo trolls you. That's how Bobo's taught a lot of lessons. If you were scared to hold your assets, if you were scared to hold your token for any reason, you were scared to go ahead and hold something. Bobo taught you how to hold again. Bobo taught you to appreciate the red days. They taught Bobo itself, Rek Takashi. Shout out to Rek Takashi, the illest troller of all time. One of the legends of 4chan. One of the legends. Bobo has taught you how to hold. It has taught you how to hold again and appreciate the red days. Ladies and gentlemen, here's a message that I give to you. before I end this show. Follow the money. And I'm talking about do not follow JPEGs that hide behind their profile pictures, behind the ugliest PFPs that I've ever seen in my goddamn life. Some Gary V made PFPs, NFTs, whatever. Follow the BlackRocks, follow the VanEcks. VanEck, meme index. I continuously talk about this. Meme index. Follow VanEcks of the world, the Cathie Wood. They're out here. They know what's happening. They know where the money's going. Okay? They control shit. You had people laugh at me saying that when I stated that we still have 8 to 10 more months to go, it was never going to happen. Pack up your books. You had Denture Boy from Boston, okay? And Boston doesn't acknowledge him. And this is just my opinion. Saying that it would never happen. And now we're hearing the same people are saying that there's 14 months to go. There is no cycle. I love you. I promise. I love you. These are the same people that have leveraged their holdings and they've completely lost all their money. Follow the money and you will win. Follow the money and I promise you, you will win. There is value in these spaces. You don't have to like these people when you tune into them, but there is value to take away from all these spaces. You write it down in your book like I always show you. You write it down on your notepad. At the end of the day, you look at it. You put it into your goddamn, for you guys, put it into your goddamn chat GPTs, put it into your Groks, and then figure it out. Then make a really good decision with where you put your money into. There you go. I need a goddamn shout out. And as always, I will leave you guys with the quote of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, the quote of the day. And let me go ahead and get the quote of the day out. Man, I missed this, man. For 3 weeks, man, sitting on the sidelines, not being able to open a space, not being able to go ahead and talk on my platform. God damn it, it feels so fucking good to be back. It feels so good to be back. It really does. Let me go ahead and though, because I have so many quotes that I wanted to read out during that time where I could not go ahead and participate with you guys and you couldn't participate with me. The next president of the United States of America. That will be me one day. Put that into the fucking universe and see if it happens. Okay. Here's the quote of the day. People pray for cake, then God gives them the batter, eggs, oil, icing, a pan, an oven. They get frustrated and leave the kitchen. They let that sink in. Sometimes you have everything right in front of you, but how bad do you really want it? One more quote, by the way, because I had a ton of quotes to read out, but I couldn't go ahead and get to it because obviously, y'all guys know, I had my internet fucking go out on me, but now it's upgraded. Here's another quote. And this is for my personal brand. This goes out for my personal brand. But maybe you'll resonate with it. When my circle got smaller, my vision got clearer. There's strength in loyalty, not numbers. I stopped entertaining people who clapped for my potential but disappeared when it came time to support the process. I realized not everyone deserves a front row seat to my growth. A tight circle built on trust, respect, and shared values will take you further than a crowd full of convenience and noise. You do not need 100 voices in your ear. You need a few real ones in your corner. The smaller the circle, the fewer the distractions. The fewer the distractions, the sharper the focus. Loyalty brings peace. Numbers bring chaos. I will take 10 solid over 1,000 shaky every single time. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the show. Episode 596, sponsored by Gemini. There you go. Sponsored by Gemini. Go ahead and click on the link. You know where the link is. It's all over the place. Click the link. Trade $1,000 in crypto. Get $100 in Bitcoin. Okay. Also, they have wonderful credit cards. The XRP credit card, the Bitcoin credit card. Go look into them. Okay. Go look into them. Also, if you haven't created an on-chain wallet from Gemini yet, the Web3 on-chain wallet from Gemini, you are missing the plot. Gemini is going above and beyond to create a phenomenal ecosystem. They are delivering not only with their products, but also with their goddamn marketing. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. GNN is the network that powers this show. Next week, I'll be breaking down a lot of new things that are happening here at GNN. I'll be breaking it down. I hope you continue to tune in. Shout out to the people of LinkedIn. Shout out to the people of Rumble. Shout out to the people that will be tuning in from TikTok and Instagram. We are working on that right now. We are working on that right now. I'll probably get banned from TikTok in 3 seconds, though, because of my potty mouth and because I'm a Republican and I'm MAGA first and I'm America first. But it is what it is. We're going to try it out, ladies and gentlemen. We will try it out. It is Friday. I wish you nothing but the best, okay? Shabbat shalom to those who do, okay? I am wishing you nothing but the best. I hope that you start following people that bring value to the table. That's it. Follow those that bring value to the table and watch how quickly you start winning, okay? You don't got to follow me. Maybe I don't bring value. Maybe it's not me who brings the volume or brings the volume or brings motion, whatever it is. Follow those who do. Follow those with open faces. And what I mean by that, follow those who are doxxed, that are out here, that are not scared to go ahead and put their name on that goddamn tweet with their face all out there, okay? That, to me, respect. I also respect those who are anonymous, okay? I respect the fuck out of you too, the real ones that are anonymous. I know why you're anonymous. I get it. I understand it. If I could play it back, maybe I would. Fuck that, no. I'd want to make sure that you see my face and you see these eyes and the intensity they bring every single goddamn time I step on a goddamn microphone or anywhere near a microphone. Anyway, love you guys. I will see you Monday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a great weekend.
Thought you knew I'm on the move and nowhere to be found. Thought you knew I'm on the move and nowhere to be found. Thought you knew I'm on the move and nowhere to be found. Thought you knew I'm on the move and nowhere to be found.
Okay, I'm having problems now because now I can't turn off my stream. Now I can't turn off my stream. I literally cannot I could not exit out of my stream. This is wild. This is a first. Of course, it's a first. This is the first time. Look at this. I can't turn off my stream. Hold on. I can't turn off my stream, bro. This is crazy. I can't turn my stream off, man. All right, let's see this. I don't know how to turn off my stream. I don't know how to turn this goddamn shit off. Press see. No, I can't turn. What the fuck is happening? I can't turn off my stream. I am live, ladies and gentlemen. We're going extra hours until I can figure this out. Let me see if I don't know. Will this fucking work? Will this work? Hold on. Wow, I'm still here. Oh no. All right, I'm out. Finally. It's done. Goodbye. Adios, amigos. Have a great day. Have a great day today. Okay? Align yourself with people that have a wealthy mindset. It doesn't